Welcome to Never Lose Hope Hospital. What can we assist you with?
Hello, nurse. We're here for Scootaloo. The doctor told me on my last visit that I could come pick her up today, that she healed well enough and could go home now.
Why yes, little Scootaloo. That is correct. The wound has healed so far that she is no longer tied to bed. Please be patient for a few minutes. I'm going to let the doctor know you're here. There will be some little paperwork to finish, but it shouldn't take too long.
All right, thank you. We'll be waiting here in the meantime.
Suit yourselves.
So, and once again we find ourselves in a situation where we can do nothing other than wait. I do appreciate the excitement of this episode greatly, and the shared creativity behind the setting. Not at all did Robotus use this just a few sketches ago when we first came here after Scootaloo got shot.
Well, but to give him some credit, at least the last episode was something a little different. Which was mostly because we actually got to really doing something instead of standing around and just talking.
Though one could argue that even though we hardly did anything more than just that, most of this so-called confrontation with Spike was just the same old back and forth between characters.
True that. But while it is far beyond my normal response, I actually feel like I have to defend Robotus in this instance. Only this once. Since the sketches are sound-based, the capabilities of actually doing anything really exciting and engaging with them are pretty limited.
Yeah, it's no wonder most people only use 15 AI to have us say dumb memes, racial slurs, or stupid one-liners. I don't think there even is anyone else who wastes so much of their time dedicating it to a dead franchise and trying to breathe life into its characters.
Now we don't want to go exaggerating things. If Robotus was actually interested in keeping the franchise alive, why would he falsify our personalities so frequently? Plus, adding so much convoluted shit into our world that doesn't make sense in light of our show's established lore.
Holy shit, you sound like you actually care about that. The fuck is wrong with you? It was a fucking TV show.
Maybe, but the characters and stories meant more to me. Mostly my character in the stories I was part of, but you know what I mean. I was sad to see it go.
Says the unicorn who didn't even play her role for most of the later seasons.
Shush! No viewer remembers that I said that, so I can say whatever I like.
Alrighty then, that's fucking enough, yo! Since No Pony here is gonna do what I'm fucking waiting on for this entire scene, it seems like I'll have to save myself. I swear if you say Necker again, I'll fuck you up. Fucking chill out. That wasn't at all what I meant. Then what was? Rainbow Dash said hello, nurse. Are we gonna make an Animaniacs reference? 'Cause if not, it would be kinda wasted opportunity, don't you think?
Aw, look at my little sis being all bossy and thinking she has shit to say. Don't forget you're still on thin ice after that shooting debacle. And by the way, who even still gives a shit about Animaniacs?
Actually, quite a lot of people. The show is amazing and still holds fans today. It even got a reboot on Hulu.
You mean the one that aired one season and then was promptly canceled because it failed?
Yeah, well, to be fair, an accurate recreation of the Animaniacs would never have been possible in today's media world. Way too many whiny snowflakes around that go crying over pointless shit.
And who even says it was cancelled? It aired its season and then was renewed for a second one. It's coming this November.
And the third season has also been greenlit already. Really? Wow, you really didn't hear anything about that online.
You just need to know where to look. Just admit that you're a grudgy old boomer who hates everything new on principle.
Well, I wouldn't have to if everything new didn't always suck.
Look, sis, I can't deny that most things nowadays suck because of woke shit, but becoming all bitter over it and writing off everything new before even looking at it is also pretty weak.
You want to know what's pretty weak? A little filly talking like that with her older sister. You'll need some fucking time alone, it seems. This is an adult talk anyway, so why don't you and Sweetie Belle just get the fuck over there?
Are you kidding? That's the kids' area. What the fuck are we supposed to be doing there?
I don't know, make clay figures or color some books. Fucking anything. Just don't go on my nerves. Shoot.
Sheesh, chill the fuck out, bruh. We're going. What the fuck has gotten into her? Oh, nothing. Robotus just doesn't need us for the scene, so he made her act all hostile to get us to leave. Don't worry, we'll be back at the end of the sketch. I see. Boy, am I glad that us explaining this completely justifies Applejack's uncharacteristic behavior. Oh well, back to the main sex.
Holy fucking hell, I hate that. Why did I have to become the overly aggressive asshole in this scene? I feel fucking horrible. I hope Apple Bloom understands that those weren't my words.
Don't worry, I'm sure she does. Merely for plot convenience, because otherwise that unjust scolding could maybe have some unforeseen consequences later. But not in this series. What kind of adult talk were you even going on about?
Literally all we did was making fun of Robotus' sketch structure again. Perhaps it was because of just that. Maybe Robotus couldn't stomach us criticizing him anymore. But doesn't he rate every single word of dialogue we say? How does that factor in?
You know, we could now dive into some really pretentious deep shit about mental health and self-hate embodied in these lines. But no. It's simply that taking jabs at a creator is always funny, even if it's the creator himself doing it. Certainly that's entirely true. But alright, that's now enough of this meta talk. When is this sketch gonna progress? I mean, there's absolutely no way we're just here to get Scootaloo and simply pass time talking. Something has to happen.
Oh, the Marlon. I think I found the thing that's gonna happen.
The hell are you talking about, Rare? Oh, you mean Pinkie Pie approaching us? Yeah, I guess that really is something.
Hey guys, it's me! I'm back!
Really? Wow, we never would have guessed that. But no spiteful jabs aside, welcome back, Pinkie. We're happy to see you back. Right, girls?
After all.
Thank you, friends. I honestly was wondering what kind of welcome I would get, if any at all. I must say, now I feel kind of bad for expecting anything except this friendly greeting.
No need, Pinkie. It's not like this friendliness is typical for us. We just thought we should mix things up a little and at least once break out of the constant cynicism.
I see. And, how have things been in my absence? Was there any progress in that whole attempted murder thing? Did my trip work in taking the jinx away?
Whoa, easy there, cowgirl. Everything's fine here, no worries.
Yeah, so I guess the answer to your questions would be yes. We did manage to find the killer and deal with him. Oh, that's good. And was it really Spike?
Indeed, Tot. So in a way you could say that you really jinxed it with what you said in the lab. His explanation was exactly the same.
I'm sorry, friends.
Oh, don't be. Spike's dealt with either way.
So where have you been all this time? I know you went to see your family and stuff, but we still need some runtime. Did anything special happen during your visit?
Well, special is one word to describe it. I would also go with weird, stressful, and in the end kind of confusing.
Okay, now you got me curious. What exactly did happen?
You see, it started with the train ride itself. I met your cousin Braber in Applejack.
My cousin! What was he doing at any other place in Equestria than his beloved Appaloosa?
I don't really remember the exact reason because I didn't really pay attention, to be honest, but I think it was something about Little Strongheart. You know, the little buffalo from Season 1.
Thanks for reminding me.
With that being her only major role aside from to background appearances in other episodes, I honestly had forgotten who the hell that was.
I, for one, still have no idea who that's supposed to be.
That's fair. Aside from Rainbow and me, none of you even really interacted with her on screen. And the way I know you all, you definitely never spoke to her on set or to any pony from Appaloosa, really.
Yeah, because we all just wanted to go home again. Still bugs me that they forced us to travel all the way out in the desert just to shoot one episode. They might as well just have used a fucking green screen for all I cared.
Anyway, coming back to Strongheart. And that's the part that was just kind of weird, because Braben kept incentivizing his relationship with her. And he made no secret of the very sexual kind of relationship it is he has with that buffalo.
Can I say something real quick? I think Robotus should really stop constantly bringing up that kiddy stuff. The fact alone that he mentions stuff like that at all is bad enough, but by now it's so frequent. People are gonna start getting ideas if he's not careful.
He himself stated that he just finds pedophilia really funny. He didn't give a reason why, though.
It's pretty obvious. Offensive topics for the sake of being offensive, paired with a dose of being horribly out of touch with what is acceptable and what is not. Let's leave it to the viewers to get all kinds of fucked up ideas about the person behind this YouTube channel. At this point, with so many bounds already overstepped, why even still bother?
You've got a point in that. Luckily, that train scene didn't last that long, though I can't really say things got any better when I arrived. But since I don't want to do what we always do with previous sketches and waste time repeating things the viewers already know, I'll just skip the telling of my story.
And how are you gonna do that?
I'll just use my fourth wall powers and add in a transition. Swoosh!